If you want to have better social skills, it's actually much easier than you think. It involves changing yourself at 3 fundamental levels: who you are in the inside, your ego, your identity, and the actions that you take, and then understanding the past experiences you've had. If you're able to do all 3, and we'll go over those in this video, you'll be able to change yourself into whoever you want. And in this case, I'm going to help you change yourself into a person who's better at socializing, who when they're talking to other people don't get so overstuck in their head, overthinking, can lower that anxiety that I used to have, lower the anxiety that I definitely used to have. Can lower the anxiety that you have. I used to have this mega anxiety. I would hide under my bed when people would come over to my house because I just didn't want to talk to them. I didn't know how to talk to them. I didn't know what to say or what to do. And we're going to just go over that. And so I know what it's like to be super anxious and, shy to a mega degree. So we're going to help you with those social skills. And the first thing we're going to talk about is who you are right now. So who you are right now consists of only your mindsets. That's basically it. The physical body that you have is somewhat important, but meh. Everything that you do is coming from the mindsets that you have. If you believe that you're not tall enough, handsome enough, good looking enough, you're the wrong race, you're anything that's wrong with you, I guarantee you are only shooting yourself in the foot. Because what benefit do those mindsets give you? So what? These even may be true, but so what? If I was to believe I have cancer, what benefit do I have in believing that I'm going to die from my cancer? I still should get treatment. I still should improve myself as much as I can and try to get help. But I'm going to believe in myself, and I'm going to believe in myself that I'm going to beat the cancer, that the cancer is nothing, that my cells are stronger than the cancer. And what that mindset does is at a biological level just make you stronger. Even though it's not true. Maybe it's not true, maybe it is true. I've heard some studies that you could beat cancer with your fucking mind. Do I believe that I wouldn't get chemo? I'd definitely still get chemo and help, but I'm going to do everything I can to help myself. And so at that most fundamental level of even having cancer, I'm going to be, hey, I'm going to beat that shit. And so even if I'm short, I'm the wrong race, I'm not tall enough, I'm not good looking enough, I'm still going to be, I love myself. And it can be hard at times, but you need to love yourself and understand that you can't change this. You can improve what you can, but the things that you can't change yourself. And you need to love yourself anyways, and take those, what is it called? Take those feature what you can't fix. Yeah, feature what you can't fix. And so there's things about me that you would look in there a bit more characteristics, bigger ears, my buck teeth, a bigger nose, my skin color maybe the way I look, maybe the way I speak. But at the end of the day, I love myself, right? And so I don't need to have this fear of judgment for you guys from anybody watching because I'm okay with myself. And I get to speak without that fear of judgment from you other people. And it doesn't hold me back. I still express myself. When you go to talk to people, what happens is, what is this person going to think about me if I do this? What is this person going to think about me if I say this? I'm not a person the type to say this. I've never done that. All of these things, and you're just caught up in your head. Where it should be, I'm not even thinking about the fucking conversation. I'm just listening to the other person. And I'm just responding. That's how good conversationalists talk. And then they have the technicals to back it up. So they have the technicals to understand and listen to the other person. And then in their head be like, oh, here's a good follow-up question. Oh, here's something I could add to strengthen or deepen the connection that we have together. Oh, here's something I could tell about that. And so they understand useful, valuable things that they could also add into the conversation. They also understand, and this comes more naturally, but if you're able to have fun in these conversations, not be so dull, moody, bland, in your voice, in your dynamics of your body language and voice, well, that's going to make it very boring, right? And if you want to be more dynamic, more engaging, I'm not saying flail your arms and be a clown show. But if you're just able to have a bit more dynamicism to you, able to express yourself a little bit, able, like even what I'm doing right now, when you're speaking, having these certain cadences that you can go into, maybe you can take things to a whisper sometimes. And the key of doing this so it doesn't feel fake is really getting into the moment and putting that positivity inside of you. So this is something that you're going to have to churn up. It's not something that you want to just be more talkative and playful in conversations. Of course you would want the other person just to take the heavy bearing. But if you want to be better, you need to do this. And so this is why the people who do that hard work, who take that step forward first, get the biggest results. And so you will get the biggest results if you take the step forward first. But you need to take the step forward first. And so when you do that and you're able to get over your own fucking way, get out of your own fucking way, get out of your own ass, and be like, hey, this person's not going to do this for me. Other people aren't just going to give me good conversations, give me good energy. I need to put that out first. And when I keep putting out, I'm going to get something back in return. And you're not putting out to get something back in return. You're putting out simply because you want to. Simply because you have so much positivity and love for life in yourself that you want to give it out to other people. And you even may hate your life. However, there's always somewhere that you can derive positivity and gratitude from. And so even if I'm in the elevator, you have to derive positivity and gratitude from where the fuck you are, so that can be inside of you, come out, and then be expressed. That is how you give positive energy. Even if you don't have it. Even if your things in your life suck, it's being grateful what you do have, what is around you. And so, let's get a little deeper here. Say I'm in an elevator. I'm feeling a bit gloomy. Someone's going to come in. I'm going to get that anxious. I'm going to get overthinking. I'm going to get, oh shit. Here's how I can put positivity inside of me and playfulness inside of me. So when someone does come into my life, I'm already in that mood to give it to them. I'm going to look at the elevator. I'm going to start having fun with it and with myself. I'm going to start saying things in my head. I'm going to start interacting, moving in ways that actually make me fun and playful. And so instead of sitting in that elevator and overthinking negative thoughts or overthinking this or having my headphones in are the worst for your socialization. Everything that you can do just to get more present into what is happening right now. So right now I'm talking to the camera. I'm very present. But if you can look at the finer details, I'm in the elevator, I'm looking, I'm understanding, oh my god, someone had to build this fucking square box that takes me floor after floor. The engineering must be amazing in this bitch. Derive some positivity from that. I'm part of this human race too. Amazing. You can look at the numbers. No floor 13. Have a little chuckle to yourself. Maybe there's some ghosts. Make a little story in your head. See how you're now already having playfulness for yourself? There's no one else around. But when someone does come around, you're already into that state. You're already in that mindset. And so it's so much easier. And it feels so much more authentic. That other person's going to feel that. Like, oh, this guy's just like this. This person is just like this. Oh, but give me the technicals. What do I say? What do I do? What do I say? When the person does come into the elevator, you greet them warmly. Hey, what's up? Hey, how are ya? And then you see their body language. It's always about you taking the first step forward and allowing that first step forward to be the best it can be. And if that first step forward is you going, hey, what's up, bitch? Hey, what's up, motherfucker? I guarantee you that person's not going to want to be in that energy. Even though you're taking the first step forward, I guarantee you that person does not want to be in that energy. What does your energy want to be? Playful, fun, compassionate, grounded. If you're a man, grounded. So grounded is able to go into that more stillness that you have. Where I'm talking to you like this. And I'm able to hold that tension. And be okay under that tension. And if you're not able to do that right now, you practice. And the way you practice is by putting yourself in situations in which you feel that tension and then controlling it, taking deep breaths, and acting as you should. This act is then going to show your brain that you can do this thing that you should do, and that it's normal, and that you can do it, and that it's part of you. And so a very key example of this is I was at the club maybe a year ago, and I was at the club 2 years ago. When I was at the club 2 years ago, I was way less socially competent and confident in myself. And so there was one time I was just having fun, and this guy went up to me, and just something happened, and he just put his hand around my neck. And I was just like, what the hell is happening right now? I was like, okay, are you okay? And he wasn't squeezing or anything. He just had it here. But in that moment, I felt anger. I wanted to do something, but I just didn't have the balls or didn't know what to do. It was a high tension interaction. And so I was just like, okay, whatever, bro, whatever. I'm just going to, okay. But when someone puts their hands around you, and after that interaction was over, I was like, fuck this guy, are you kidding me? Like, why didn't I do something? I felt like such a, like I just got treated so poorly. Someone putting their hands around you, physically assaulting you, and you're just going to sit there like nothing's happening. Like, that's a bad response, right? That's going to lead to more harm for you. And so I was in that moment of conflict, and I failed. I didn't do what I wanted to do, what I should have done, which was push his fucking hand off and genuinely probably beat the shit out of him. Honestly, if someone pushed their hand around their neck, you put that shit off and you beat the shit out of them, punch them in the face or something. Or you at least wait until the situation's over and calm, and you sneak attack them afterwards. Get a little grab afterwards, And so there's much smarter ways of going about that, which you're able to stand up for yourself and maximize your potential of survival, right? Always be competent to the situation you're in. But in that situation, I definitely should have just what the fuck and just like not allowed that to happen. Fast forward a year to another time I'm in a club having just socializing. I'm talking to some guy, and his other friend comes over, and I say something, and his other friend comes over, and he's trying to press me. He doesn't put his hands on me, but he's just trying to press me. And you can tell when someone's trying to press you, they get a little bit closer. Their voice is a bit more stern. You can tell it in the body language. 93% of communication is subcommunication. And so what did I do in that situation? Instead of going, hey, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. No, like I was having a fun time. He's the one misinterpreting, so I just repeated myself. Yeah, I said this. You must have got it wrong. And I stood my ground with my own sternness and my, not meanness, but I had that base. I had that ability to hold the tension that we were having, hold the eye contact with him, and just speak to him in a very strong, confident voice of what I was thinking, and articulate myself very well. And what happened was he was like, "Oh, okay, no worries, man. You're good, bro. You're good. How's your night going?" And he started asking me I'm like, what the fuck, right? And so, as a man, your ability to hold that tension under conflict, very important. I forget the other things I wanted to say. So, being playful, warm. That comes from just being in that mood yourself. And so your base state should be like this more playful, expressive, having fun with everybody. But when things do need to get serious, you got that backbone to you. You guys want more closer help mastering your social skills, your confidence, lowering anxiety? Links in the description to work closer with me. Peace out, guys. Love you.